Imagine trying to solve a puzzle without seeing the final picture. Frustrating, right? Ugh! Now, think about how students feel when they're asked to master complex concepts without enough support. That's where scaffolding comes in. Scaffolding is a useful tool for teachers to guide learners through hands-on activities. Scaffolding is a way for teachers to apply Vygotsky's theory on the zone of proximal development. That's a theory that says that cognitive development or learning comes from learners being guided through challenging tasks by others who are more knowledgeable. Scaffolding attempts to keep learners in the zone of proximal development by guiding them and slowly removing those guidelines. Think of putting up scaffolding to build a building. The scaffolding always goes higher than the next level, and then when everything is done, the building stands on its own.
Hey John, today we're going to be practicing how to write a letter. So you can write a letter to whoever your hero is. That can be your favorite sports player, singer, movie star. The only rule is that you have to write a letter.
I've never written a letter before.
It's okay, you just have to write a letter.
Okay.
Sometimes we think we're using a constructivist approach, but just giving students options is not enough. You can still give students options, freedom, and a situation that encourages hands-on learning, but without any guidance, students might find it challenging to accomplish that task. It's important to assess the students' prior knowledge before leading them to their own device, and then you can assist them according to their zone of proximal development.
Today we're going to be writing a letter to your hero, okay? Have you ever written a letter before?
I don't think so.
Have you ever read a letter or written a letter to somebody?
Maybe to Santa?
Santa, that's good. That's still writing a letter. How did you start the letter?
Horse?
Horse?
Skateboard?
Oh, you wrote a list.
Maybe?
Yeah? Okay, so usually if you were to write a letter to Santa, for example, do you think that you should say hi to Santa?
I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah, so the way we start that in a letter is you would go, for example, Dear Santa. Does that look familiar?
Yeah.
And then you could start your letter. Does Santa know who you are?
He should.
He should, but he doesn't. He's meeting all these kids from around the world. So you should start by introducing yourself, right? So
Yeah.
how do you think you would do that?
I'm John.
I'm John. Do you think you would say maybe hello?
Oh, I am
Hey
John.
John. Hi. And then you'd say my name is John. Okay, and then you would maybe say what you want for Christmas. Do you think Santa would be happy if you just wrote a list?
Probably not.
Probably not. So maybe you would say what you wanted and why, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would go, what and why? And then how do you think you would end a letter?
Thank you?
Exactly, good job. So you would say thank you. How do you think you should end it completely? Do you think you should remind him who he's talking to?
Maybe it would be a good idea.
So from John. So now you just have to do this, but you're talking to your hero.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
See? Score! With proper guidance and support, students are able to complete complex tasks beyond their capabilities. Nothing wrong with a helping hand.